For 10 years, Norilyn has been selling fish at a market here in General Santos City after the magnitude 7.8 earthquake struck Monday with its epicenter in Maasim, Sarangani. Vendors were temporarily barred from selling inside the market. As a result, meeting their daily needs has become a major challenge. In response, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. immediately directed the Department of Social Welfare and Development to provide assistance to those affected. He personally visited General Santos City to distribute aid, and Norilyn was one of those who benefited.
May ka para mo balik palengke di na may ka baligya kay di man pasulon kay bawalan mi.
During his visit to Mindanao, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. inspected General Santos City National High School. It is the largest public high school in General Santos City with more than 10,000 students. Due to the strength of the earthquake, two school buildings can no longer be used.
Kagabi, finalize namin yung aming learning continuity plan kasi hindi pwedeng ang mga bata ay babalik sa purely modular kasi alam namin kung ano yung epekto. So what we did last night is we're going to employ the MISOSA, yung modified learning na kasi at present ma'am we are having our yung double shift. So ngayon, ang aming mga special programs naka-whole day po sila. So maapektuhan po yung aming mga special programs. Gagawin po namin silang i-double shift na rin namin sila so that yung mga grade 9 students namin will occupy in the afternoon will occupy their rooms, including our grade 7.
The school continues to find ways to ensure that students can continue their education despite the disaster. President Marcos Jr. directed the Department of Health, or DOH, to assist in conducting psychological assessment for students and teachers, given the trauma they have experienced.
Sinabi ko sa kanila, alalahanin nila na traumatizing itong experience para sa mga estudyante, para sa mga bata. So bantayan din nila. We have a program sa DOH na tutulong sa mental health ng mga bata na dumaan sa ganitong klaseng experience. Kasi kahit kuminsan hindi nagsasabi yung bata, kailangan, sabi ko, bantayan. May nakita kayo na nangangailangan ng tulong, pwede naman kami pwede naman kami tumulong sa DOH. Yung mga teacher mismo, ang gagawin nila, meron silang training after this. Magte-training sila para diyan, precisely para makausap, provide a little therapy sa ating mga estudyante.
According to the president, assessments are also continuing in other establishments across the city to determine the full extent of the damage caused by the earthquake. The Office of Civil Defense earlier identified General Santos City as one of the areas most severely affected by the tremor.
We are also working to very quickly open lahat ng mga daanan para kahit saan makapasok na yung mga sasakyan natin, magdala ng tulong, mag-ayos ng mga electricity, ng mga water system at mabilis na ang pagdala ng serbisyo dito. So that's the situation right now, and we hope we will not feel any more aftershocks, and we can continue to work to bring whatever the needs are of those who were victimized by this earthquake.
The president also visited a private hospital in General Santos City. The hospital sustained damage with several office walls collapsing due to the force of the earthquake. Broken doors and glass windows were also scattered across the floor.
So we're still trying to find ways. Sabi ko nga, let's face it muna on a day-to-day basis. No? We will, but for sure, I can assure the community that we will rise from these ashes. No? We will rise again because I know how resilient the Sehi community is. No?
President Marcos also met with General Santos City Mayor Lorely Pacquiao to discuss the needs of residents affected by the earthquake.
Tulong na binibigay natin, magbibigay tayo nabigyan ko si Mayor, nabigyan ko ng 100 milyong piso from the LGSF para maayos yung kanilang City Hall, yung sa General Santos City Hall. At lahat ng pamilya nang meron silang casualty na biktima, nasawi, ay magbibigay tayo ng tig 50,000 para sa kanila, para sa tulong doon sa kanilang naging malapit sa kanila na namatay.
The government's response efforts continue. Personnel from the Bureau of Fire Protection are working to recover this victim, trapped inside a collapsed structure 2 days after the magnitude 7.8 earthquake struck Sarangani province. 21 bodies have already been recovered by the BFP in Malapatan, Sarangani, and General Santos City. Search and rescue operations by the BFP are still ongoing. According to the NDRRMC, death toll has risen to 45 following the earthquake. Nearly 500 people have been injured. 17 remain missing. Aboard the BRP Paglao, hundreds of boxes of food, water, and hygiene kits were loaded and delivered by the Philippine Coast Guard to Sarangani province. It aims to ensure that victims of the powerful earthquake do not go hungry.
Ayan po ang inuna ng Pangulo na ang mga kababayan natin na walang matirahan ay maaari sila munang manatili sa evacuation centers at sa mga provided na tents na sinasabi po ng DSWD. So, hindi po ito pababayaan.
Around 20,000 food packs from the government are now being transported to Soc-Sargen. The shipment also includes water filtration equipment, clothing, and other form of assistance. More aid is expected through the government's air asset to reach remote communities.
Kahit po yung mga malalayong lugar at yung mga lugar na hindi po naaabot ng mga sasakyan natin sa ngayon dahil nasarahan po at nagkaroon ng landslide, nagawan po nila ng paraan para maabot po ang mga kababayan natin.
Kalezal Pardilia for the Nation.